before we do that.
I got the essentials. This is an Air Assault, not Black Friday. I'm good.
We're gonna
All
be
right.
covering boarding.
Alright, we got
in
two
this
AT4s, 2 riflemen. Cisco,
Yo.
my grenadier, 2 IC.
You guys can probably get away with
How many
quads.
boxes
We
do you
don't
have?
expect any armor in this. These are Irishmen, not CIA-funded
Alright.
Hajis.
Moscow, are you Alpha or Bravo?
He's up.
I can't hear you.
Tell him to fix his Igor.
Are you
Letters, how
Acre
many
on?
boxes do you have?
Yeah, turn on your Acre
I can't hear you if you're talking.
Alright,
Is your mic muted?
so what are you
Like that one
thinking?
time?
I don't know.
One C, we're not doing roofing.
No, are we doing the
Try
Air
this.
Assault ship
Can
first?
you hear me
Yep,
now?
I can hear you
Yes.
Okay,
How many
I guess
boxes?
it was.
100 rounds.
Did you look at what I
Alpha?
got?
Oh,
How many?
alright, so you would be
Yeah.
my grenadier.
30 kilos.
In
Did
that
you look
box
at what I
was-
placed
Cisco,
or
that's
now?
a different
Yeah, I
type of
looked at
grenadier,
Can
but...
you fit
You like
another?
Yeah.
Can you fit another
Cool.
box or no?
Moscow, you're good, you're good, you're
I
good.
was, I told Civilian, be extra.
Alright, Limburg will be AT.
That whole
Cisco,
thing
go,
where it said, pay attention to the
go
door
Bravo.
frames. It's very,
Go Bravo.
keep that in mind.
Maybe. Hold on, let me think. 1, 2, 3.
Trying to take this
Bornstein's gonna
Milsim
be in
shit
it.
to the next level.
Hey,
Yeah,
is this-
fuck it. I'll just have a heavy fire team.
I'm at 26 kilos. So
I don't know.
You can give me shit if you
Be
want.
smart.
Well, this is a quick in, quick out. We're Charlie. We're not on Bravo.
Someone say Bravo.
Exactly.
Everybody,
You need Abrams?
everybody, make sure your radio is set to channel 3, block 3.
Channel 3, block 3.
L3 block.
Yep.
Hey guys, I can't get this box to work, so I don't have a radio or anything.
Here, come here.
Gotta
Ace interact with it.
My gorgeous icebox.
Raider checking in, block 3, channel 3.
Limit Charlie.
Block 3, channel 3. Cisco, check it in.
Up.
Should wait it.
Up.
36.
Alright, that's
37,
fine.
I lied.
Alright, are we doing a
How
briefing?
many mags you got?
Not
King.
yet, I guess. Could
Drop
we're doing
one.
some other
FTLs, check
basic
your
shit.
teams. Make
Alright,
sure they all
Alpha,
get there.
file up on me.
Alright.
Where the fuck did Windeck go?
He's looking at his beautiful airframe. He's
Get
checking out the
line,
gun.
you goddamn piece of poop. That's your
Gorgeous.
line. Get over there. What are you doing? Yeah.
Alright.
Don't you move. There we go. Now
You're
it's nice
not
and straight.
the angriest Catholic in this AO today, buddy. Let me tell you that.
Hey,
There's
yeah.
way angrier ones.
So these IRA guys, these are my homies, so let's
What's up, Spears?
let's wound, not kill.
Language, please.
The great thing is,
This is a
guys,
Catholic server.
This is not my homies.
Is Spears gonna join
Just
us?
wait on Mosque and then we'll be good to go.
Yeah, Spears is doing AAR in the.
I'm your CLS.
He's waiting on Moscow.
Who is Raider?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, this is
Don't
gonna be a
overdose
quick
this
in, quick
Too
out.
much.
No bullshit.
I hope so.
Alright, Ellie's up on the
I
radio.
hope so
or
too.
3.
So if we plan
Why do you-
right,
why do you
Glad
expect
there's
go that way.
this? Do you not
If
wanna
not,
Alright,
it's
experience
gonna go
Raider.
very
Raider.
poorly.
hard
Alright,
battle?
perfect.
Very poorly. Let me
What?
show you.
You
1,000
wanna
rounds,
endure a
35
long,
kilos.
grueling battle,
Perfect.
Jess?
I've got 2
No,
boxes for you.
I've been up since 2 a.m.
I'll
I'm
hold
not
them in my
ready for
backpack till you
anything
need
long.
them.
Why,
I've
why are you
been
been up
up
since
since 3.
2 a.m.?
I have sleep
I
apnea.
couldn't. I don't know. I couldn't. Like I woke up and I just couldn't go back to sleep. I don't
That's
know
been me
why.
for the past month. I've been waking up at 3. More than a month.
Moscow, are you finding the radio?
Hey, Raider.
Yeah, I just found it.
I'm still
Once
waiting
you're
for Spears
on,
to get up
join
here,
group
but
off of me or somebody
so
else.
far you're
and
my
then
2
stop
IC.
back in fire.
Spears will be your battle
Yeah, we'll
buddy.
do.
Leathers, you're my battle buddy.
Works for me.
That's a good point, crew. Fire team leaders dictate fire team battle buddies.
I'm waiting for my last fire team boy.
Who is?
You got 4 people there.
What'd you say to me, Cisco?
Cisco beat his ass.
What'd you say to me?
I'll beat you. Like a redheaded stepchild.
Get down! Sit down!
Whoa. Hey, I'm
Point
redheaded.
that good at me, boy. You better know how to use
Go
it.
ahead and slot up on somebody, Moscow.
The temptation I can see in your face.
Would you say we're on Spears?
Is Moscow going Bravo?
I don't know if Spears is. I don't know what
Yeah,
he's doing.
Spears is doing AAR. So, he's
Okay.
going to boot camp, so we're good. So,
Okay.
very first question I'm asking. Every single person above the rank.
You know what, Cisco?
Everybody above the rank of corporal, do not answer. Everybody corporal and above, do not answer this question. This is for specialists and privates. What airframe is that called?
Ooh, ooh, pick me, pick me.
Specialists and below.
Wait, which one?
One on the left.
I don't know.
This hurts my heart.
Huh?
I don't know.
Charlie.
Dude, 860 Black Hawk. Come on, guys.
That is a UH-60 Black Hawk. That is the primary transportation we will be taking as Charlie Company. Those of you in Bravo, that thing goes vroom, 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 and shoot, shoot,
Would you
shoot,
be,
shoot,
would
shoot,
you
and
be
shoots
Bravo
things
Rifle?
in the
Just so
sky
you know.
and drops off people who fight.
That sounds like my Abrams, except for the drops off people. We just drop people.
Over there.
You shoot from
Specialists
these?
and below.
Yeah,
What
that's a given.
airframe is that? The nickname of it or the actual name, not the serial, will count.
A
Vader
Chinook?
Bornstein.
A Chinook.
You guys are battle
Yeah,
buddies.
it's 47 Chinook H47.
Radar, copy.
That is
Wait,
a
I knew that one.
that is a heavy cargo helicopter. It can also carry up to a platoon worth of infantry inside of it. Now we're going to talk about boarding an aircraft. Everybody on your feet.
What the?
So what will happen is Windeck will be in
Alpha,
the
stay
bird.
fouled on me.
I will say, "You, this is me. Permission to board. Over."
Permission granted.
Once I hear permission granted, I turn to you guys and I say, "Let's go." You come up to here. Once you get a certain distance
Alpha
from
on
the
me.
bird,
Bravo on me.
once we get to a certain distance of the bird, we take a knee and make sure we are crouched. I will stay at the front of the bird. Depending upon your area directional of me, you will either break off left or right and go parallel to the bird
Alpha.
where the miniguns are.
Bravo, we're going to the right of the bird on me. Preload positions.
Copy, moving, Robert.
Fire team leaders will board last in each fire team. You will make sure your entire fire team is in, and then you will radio up. Alpha in, Bravo in.
Alpha board. Bravo board. One. 2. 3.
Actual Alpha in. Over.
So then you're on Bravo.
Oh, they just broke the cardinal rule.
Actual Alpha in.
Say again.
They just said last man.
Bravo to
Broke
actual.
the cardinal
We're in.
rule.
Copy. So I'm gonna get in and I'm gonna tell you guys something that just happened that Windeck heard that I did
We
not
can't hear you out there.
Alright, I just heard something that Windeck said that is very interesting, that is a big no-no. One of you said all in. Do not say all in until the last man is in. You fire teams watch you get in the bird for a reason. Fire teams, whenever you are in, you know your team is in. That's when you radio up to me, Alpha in, Bravo in. That way I know that you're in the bird, but the pilot knows that you still have people to get on the helicopter. So now, with exiting the bird, I will call fire teams to go a certain direction, such as Bravo, you're exiting left. Alpha, you're exiting right. And then you'll hear the command, 30 seconds. When you hear the command 30 seconds, that means the airframe is 30 seconds away from landing. As soon as you hear
Echo
that,
it down.
everybody will echo 30 seconds in the bird. So, try this. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
36.
Exactly.
And then you will hear touchdown, go, go, go. And then you'll exit the side designated to you. Bravo, you are left. Alpha, you are right. Go, go, go.
Okay. Alright. You want us to do it right now?
Yep, go, go, go.
Alpha
Alright, Bravo,
right.
exit left. Bravo, exit left. Go, 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 go.
Once you set up positions, do not move.
Yeah.
What did you
That
see
was
when
my
they...
bad.
The colors.
Well, your right side looks fine. Left side's still melee. So it depends on what you
Whenever
want.
you get out of the bird, make sure you go prone. That way you're not going to be cut in half by the helicopter rotors.
Or our bullets.
Or bullets. There we go. That looks good. Everybody up on your feet and come over to me.
Alpha, follow up on me when you see me.
Hey, Coots, I don't know if the C scripts are working because I definitely clicked. Because you gave us directions that I was essentially taking the blue exit, and they were taking the red exit. I took the blue exit, and then I ended up on the red side.
Oh,
Yeah, blue's left, right, red.
The way it works is it's directional from the bird, not from your perspective.
No, I understand that, but like, as
The
you know,
color code.
the C scripts they have like red is left, blue is right, right? So
I just go off what it says on the thing.
no, I know, but what I'm saying is when I clicked the one that you said, which we all did, still half my fire team got separated. I don't think the script is working.
Okay, well that's fine. We all still got out and did exactly what we needed to do.
Yeah, all right, I'm just letting you know.
You're fine. Next one is going to be something that is a pain in the ass, and that is the Chinook. Everybody follow me. Form up in a line. Get behind
Alright.
me.
Alpha, file up on me.
Bravo, we're gonna be tailing behind Alpha. Single file line.
Set.
We will approach the Chinook from the rear, due to the fact that that's the only method of boarding the Chinook.
We don't talk about the other methods.
I will take a knee. Alpha, board.
Alpha boarding.
Bravo, board.
Bravo, board.
Alpha set. Bravo to outro, we're all in.
Just said all in
Negative.
again.
You are Bravo set.
Bravo is set.
Well, Nick, this has been an issue since Arma 2. I'm
No,
not
I know,
expecting this
I
to
know.
ever get fixed.
It's fine.
Alright, I'm now gonna echo commands over the radio. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Touchdown. Go, go, go.
We're gonna want back up.
Hey, Coots.
Yeah.
Question
Answer.
for Chinook. Since it has a higher rotor, whatever, is it typical that we also still go in prone, or do we go into a crash for a Chinook?
Preferably prone because there are miniguns, and if they need
Okay.
to shoot over your head, they're not gonna cut you in half.
That's what you think.
Are you in TeamSpeak?
No,
now, Spears?
Satana,
Yeah, I
no
am.
matter what,
Report-
you-
reporting.
Cut you.
Go ahead
Don't
and slot
worry.
up on me, and
No
hop
matter what
in
you do, we're
with
gonna shoot you. Don't worry.
Thanks, buddy.
hop in with. Let's see. Who wants an extra man?
Just give it to Alpha.
Alright, you're gonna slot up for red, Spears. Alright, the issue with the Chinook is unlike the UH-60, you can't get out any direction. You're only gonna get out from the rear. But you guys did a good job setting up, and I expect that it actually looked pretty damn good for people who never really got out of a Chinook. Everybody
This
rally
side's-
up.
This side's a little bunched. That's fine.
Really?
Alpha file up.
You can get
That's-
you win singularly someone there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright. Now, I'm gonna give the mission briefing.
Oh, Coots,
Yep.
if you don't mind. I do have one more note.
Yep.
On the loading. Wow, this is an interesting. Okay, hold on. I'll try to stand in the middle so you can all hear me. All right. The only other note I have is for the fire team leaders. Typically, your SL is in charge of making sure everybody's on board. That's why they stand at a place where they can see everybody boarding. If you, as a fire team leader, like to see everybody board, then just be the last one in your line. Have someone else be the plate man going up to the bird, who knows what they're doing. Then that way you are the last one to load, and you're not in the way, and you're not blocking the entrance. Just a recommendation. Helps with loading time.
Alrighty. Centeno.
Yep.
Kuv.
What's up?
On me. Windeck, come with me as
Yep.
well.
Alpha, stay put. 2IC is gonna be Boston. Congratulations. Stay there. We're gonna do re-ups here soon.
I wanted you here one deck, that way you can help out with any air assets because, fix what, rotary than most of us do. Alright, open up your map. You will see that there is a flag location marked in Adja Marina. There are 2 flags. We are going to take out this. There's possible QRF inside here, and our job is to kill and clear those 2 compounds of enemies. There is a civilian presence in the town. There are civilians in the area. I need both of you to figure out a DZ in the next 5 minutes and plan where we're going to be landing and how we're approaching. Windeck, feel free to aid them in stuff that you know about Rotary and this map to help them out if they need any help.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Why? Why are these 2 buildings right next to this QRF? Why do you do
Not
this
just
to
the
me,
one you
Goose?
happened on.
I can't hear you anymore, JP, but I'm not the one who made this. This is Bornstein.
I'd rather spend those 5 minutes peacefully walking rather than picking up bodies,
Right. I'm more so thinking about the exfil, because
Yep,
we have to be in and out real
yep,
fast.
In and out.
Okay, so we actually have to set up an exfil as well.
Yep.
Okay.
What's the situation of the city?
The situation in the city is militia group, little to no AA capabilities, maybe RPGs. That's about it. The city is full of civilian vehicles and technicals. Might be 1 or 2 civilians inside the town itself, but more than likely it's an empty town. Unless Bornstein didn't make all the vehicles empty, in which case that's gonna be a pain in the ass. And that's about it. That's all she wrote.
What info on the QRF do you have?
Info on the QRF is light-skinned vehicles, possible infantry squad. Nothing heavy.
So here's the problem. We either land somewhere back here and go downhill towards the houses clearing, but then we have an uphill exfil. But pretty much we have an uphill exfil no matter where we go.
Good. So the
then,
thing that you've written
or
is
we
awesome,
take the long
right?
way around into.
Oh no, heavy civilian presence. My bad. Very heavy civilian presence.
Right now, I'm just considering the fact that this town's probably garrisoned by militia forces. Am I wrong?
Those 2 buildings are known to be. The rest of the town seems to be civilians, but due to the guerrilla forces, it's unknown if civilians are pro or against the militia.
We can't bank our plan on an unknown.
Right. Well, even so, point is,
Yeah,
if
the
we walk
location
down
is
this
the biggest
road,
thing.
because going down towards these houses would be the fastest route, we'd broadside, everyone would see us, including the QRF. If we go down this road, if there's guerrilla contacts in there, we're going to get bogged down. They're going to find out. They're going to start moving. We're going to get bogged down in the town. Now, the other way is we come from this side, but QRF's even closer. This is a fucking giant open this is an LDA. Like, anything in this general area is going to see us coming. It's...
Plus, you're
One
on
thing-
the north side of the canal there.
Because if we were to potentially take this this
Also,
route around
again,
here,
with
we would
exfil,
actually be able to move
it's
in this
uphill.
way. But yeah, it is well. Or we could just
Well-
bound building to building and move through.
What I'll tell you guys is, if you clear the QRF out of that compound, I can guarantee I can land there in the center.
Also,
Wait, I'm sorry. Are you saying if we land in, we push in, right? Take down
Clear
this
QRF.
compound.
Push through
And-
the QRF, and then secure that compound. I can get you guys out of that compound.
The QRF compound.
It's only light-skinned vehicles in a squad.
We could probably take them out.
Depends
but
on
the mission,
how-
I'm
depends
not
on
trying
how
to
you-
be, Captain America over here, and the
Oh,
mission is in and
the
out.
HVT
real
is
fast.
it's a rescue.
Exactly. So pushing through QRF, the longer we have the HVTs, the more danger they're in. Is my point.
You're not.
The
wrong.
longer we hold on, and even if we push through the QRF, the more we're going to risk being attacked by another QRF we don't even see. QRF bases this map is the one closest to us. We can't discount that there's other places around us.
Alright guys, your 5 minutes is up. I need you to pick your LZ.
I would honestly, since I know, I would say maybe like right here. It's flat ground right here. We could land. It's right next to an MSR, but I mean, if it's hot, we can always, veer off and go somewhere else. But then we could just go down, get our guys, and then we could bound and move up. I mean, I hate having to make such a hasty plan, but at least it's a plan. And if we see ourselves in a position where we have to fight the QRF, we could use these buildings and actually fight downhill and push into them and defeat them.
I just want to reiterate once more that we're not here to kill the QRF. We're here to get the HVTs out.
Yeah,
Look,
I know, but
you-
There is no
there's a way.
HVTs. Your job is to kill all the occupants.
Oh,
inside that
okay. I
house.
was under the.
Okay.
I thought you said there was a rescue.
No, this is not. A
We
rescue.
are-
Okay.
This is
That
a
changes
kill.
things.
Okay, so we're killing the high value target? Or we're
These buildings are garrisoned by Op 4. You're killing guerrillas.
okay. So
This is
the
a high value
HVT.
target due to the fact that these has been made into almost like a garrison building for to control the town.
So you're not recovering someone into the helo.
Do you want to ask Bornstein real quick what his mission was? Because from what he was describing initially, it was a rescue.
Bornstein, are we rescuing anybody from that building?
Yeah, from we have an HVT. Intel
Yes.
says second floor up.
Alright, keep talking. You guys got 1 more minute, and then I need
Right,
you to
with
put it
this
in.
formation,
start shooting
we've got
around those
good eyes
buildings, you're gonna have
forward.
to deal with that QRF.
Now, a fact.
So how about we go with the plan we discussed a minute ago, and if it goes south, I'll take all the blame.
I'm not looking for anyone to take blame. I'm going to take the same amount of blame because I agreed to the plan. I think that what you picked is probably, in my opinion, one of the only sort of areas because, I don't know, man. It's rough. This is a rough place to be in. And the problem with that LZ is just that we're probably going to get caught by broadside. Or we're going to, you know what I mean.
If need be, we could land further back, like over here at 80, 85.
That's about a click out.
About to click out.
Yeah.
And for the path of our chopper, we'll go way the fuck out there. Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry about the flight path. That's my job.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyhow, I'm totally fine with that LZ, and no, I'm not looking for anyone to blame. I'm just.
So basically, your idea land at LZ Whiskey, move down
It's
to
a
those
rough
buildings at RP1, then push through the foliage to the compound.
Yes, pretty much hit RP1. If necessary, we'll have to deal with the QRF.
As an
From
additional
RP1.
teaching moment, you should also have a secondary LZ set up and a preliminary PZ, especially if you're going to be picking up a hostage.
Yeah, we do need a DZ.
A DZ.
A DZ or an LZ.
So let's see. Yeah. We could always use RP1 if we deal with the QRF, or if we deal with that QRF, we could always go. We could.
Well,
go on the
it's like
compound,
Windex said. If we deal with the QRF, we could just use the compound. But keep in mind, that's one big building and a couple of bunkers to deal with.
we could just clear them. But it would take. That was the only issue. Is I see what you're saying. It would take time to clear them, though.
And that's really all the thing that's holding me back is the fact that this is in and out, quick. Because
if things go well, we could use RP1.
The
Is that
thing
flat
is
ground?
I don't want to consider. Hold on. I don't want to consider just Agia Marina because we're playing against Coots and Bornstein here, and they're smart, and they're going to keep in mind the rest of the map. We are going to have a situation where, hey, yeah, there's a QRF coming from Camp Rogaine after, you know, initial contact. No, worried about.
Wait.
Bornstein on me.
We're good. All right, let's go.
Coots.
Yep.
We're monitoring 14, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Unfortunately, I got no crew, so it's not like I'm gonna be able to come and save you guys on this one.
Missed 3. Get that.
Check 14.
Missed 3, copy all over.
Sweet. That's for PZ.
Yep.
You
Eastern
want to
Drive.
rock the Grizzly or the UH-60 there?
UH-60.
Bornstein, what's your weight up?
35.
Eastern.
26.
35.
Eastern.
Huh?
You're
Sorry,
rolling, you're rolling with Bravo.
Okay.
All right. All right.
JP.
Actual Alpha conducting radio checks.
JP. Coov.
Spears.
Yep.
Long range 14.
Long range 14.
Lima Charlie for Spears. Moscow.
Lima Charlie, Moscow.
Lindbergh. Lindbergh. Cisco.
Cisco.
Actual Alpha, we're set.
Moscow's
Bravo to
going
Actual
to
conducting radio check. Leathers.
Change please.
Leathers. Raider. Raider.
Eason.
Houston.
Bornstein.
Listen up.
Bravo to Actual. Bravo's completed radio checks.
Easton,
Alright,
slot
Eason,
up
what's
forward.
your what is your weight at, Eason?
Wait.
Wait.
30.5.
Are we taking Blackhawk?
Yeah, Easton, slot blue.
Yeah, slot up blue.
What? I was. God damn it.
Oh, that's
Super
probably
game.
just a glitch.
Alright, FTL's on me. Actually,
Eason,
fire
you're gonna be
teams,
with
fire
Raider and
teams on
Bornstein,
me.
alright?
Fire-
3-man buddy.
Oh, okay.
Everybody.
Alpha
Okay.
on me. Stay filed.
Alpha, you're gonna be on the right. Bravo, me on the left.
Roll up.
Alpha right. Are we doing pre-board?
Yep.
Roger.
On deck, what is
Bravo Alpha, we're gonna swing around, get the right side.
Alpha on me.
One deck. I say again, what is call sign?
Buffalo.
Buffalo to Misfit 3 for mission to border.
Mission grade.
Go, go, go.
If they say last man, say copy.
Actual Alpha, Alpha set. Actual to Bravo, we're set.
You could drop their flashlight in the helicopter.
Alpha, Alpha.
All in.
Alpha, we are going out. Left side, 3 seconds drop.
Bravo, we're gonna go right side, 3 second drop.
Alpha, confirm.
Alpha left side, 3 second drop.
Alpha left side, 3 second drop.
Roger.
Alpha left side.
3-5, go for boss. 3-5, about 3-7, in formation to ship. Instantaneous.
So what's that Mo, FTL, what are we doing?
We're gonna be going to LZ Whiskey, and from that point, we're going to be south of our We're more than likely going to engage the QRF before they can deploy, so we're gonna try and wipe them out.
Plan
And
is
then
as
we're going
follows.
to get
We're either
our
gonna land at LZ
HVT
Whiskey or
and back to
Tequila.
LZ Whiskey.
We're gonna push down to RP1. We're gonna push the 2 objective mark houses and clear them. We have 1 times HVT to rescue. Watch your fire. Civilians are in the city. Watch your fire. There's a chance we'll have to engage the QRF directly and eventually disengage and move for a drop or a pickup. Understood?
Are you guys comfortable to come up to the left observation?
Any questions?
That's it, thanks so much.
No questions.
Roger.
Bravo, any questions?
Alpha, I'm sorry, actual Alpha.
Negativo.
Actual advise, do we have a long range over?
Copy, long range is channel 14 over. That is for aircraft.
Radio check 14.
Have you heard any status of the
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
The
Okay.
long range for FTLs is only for bird. We will be staying on our squad comms for each squad engagement.
Alright, remember Bravo, we're gonna be going right side.
Bravo right side, copy.
Alpha left side.
Alpha left side.
Who's left side?
One Disco radar contact bullseye 18463 14,000 correct north. Confirm Asbrag, Halfwing, and guard check complete.
Go, go, go.
Go.
Getting out left.
Do you split the speed up for left CFT at all? Negative CFTs are balanced. Did you do the math already in terms of what you've got versus what's showing?
Alpha, I want you to get on the left-hand side of the road. Lindbergh, you stay back and patch yourself up. Bravo, I want you covering the east side of this road. Set up a LDA.
Alpha.
Eyes on a truck.
Alpha west side. Watch the west side 360 security. Or rather, cover your sector.
Staff, I've got a truck to the south, about 800 meters.
Roger.
Is that my guy over there?
Eastern
No,
pullback.
that's Bravo.
Lindbergh,
Stay low, stay low.
This is actual. How are your wounds? Over?
Flash, I've got movement on enemy vehicle moving up the hill toward us. Time now. Break. Eyes on 1 times SPD on the 2nd story of the scaffolding direct southwest. 200 meters break.
This is Lindbergh, I'm still bleeding.
Yep, I got you.
Got eyes on an M2 looking at us in the back of a Land Rover, south-southwest, inside compound. Eyes on. Break.
Moscow, hold here.
Significant amount of wire around the boundary of the compound. How copy?
Raider, keep security on my
See that?
road east.
Alpha copies all. Eyes on.
On the way. Going to give you the ultimate heal. Boom. You are the ultimate heal.
I was gonna say, what the fuck? Thank you.
Yep. On the way. Alpha and Bravo fire team leaders on my position to the southwest.
Alright. Whoever's next to me, finish digging this trench.
Control, this is Bornstein. I've got eyes on a yellow truck full of angry Irishmen direct south on the ridge, range 350 meters over.
Alright.
So I noticed a defense in our gap in our defenses. There was a civilian with binoculars on that hillside watching us, and they ran off.
Alright, then we're gonna have to do this quick then.
Alright.
I advise we engage.
I want you pushing down to those compounds at RP1. Bravo, you're going to be covering. Alpha, once you're set down there, Bravo, move to your location.
Roger. Does Bravo want to reset on to a closer position, or are we good?
Yeah, go. Go tell Bravo to rally up.
Bravo, rally up on me.
Alpha, get ready to move. We're gonna push quick and fast down to some compounds just southwest of us. Bravo's gonna hold.
Bravo, rally up on me. Time now. Move west.
Understood?
Good copy.
Roger. Remember, Moscow is 2 IC. 3 IC will be. It will be Cisco.
Alright.
Copy.
We're gonna be acting as an SPF position, so we're gonna step in these trenches. I want one trench
All right,
facing
Alpha
this
on
way
me.
and facing the road.
Wedge. I think we have 2 ARs, but we're gonna do a heavy
Okay.
right.
Asen, I want you setting up here with your M249.
Actual Alpha, set when Bravo's
Trench
set.
going up.
Alright.
Wedge heavy
Set up
right.
here. Set up here and just watch. I want you
I know
watching.
Alpha, we're
Dunn
gonna
on the
push
back
through
of that
Bravo.
Jeep right there.
Don't worry about forming the wedge as soon as we're moving
set,
down.
Dave?
Just keep in mind, wedge heavy right.
What's that?
Are you set?
Yep, we're set. Bravo set.
Alpha, move.
All right, Alpha, move. Wedge heavy right.
Rolling.
Raider, I
Trench up in
want you
6
in
seconds.
security. Keep
Trench
east.
up. Trench up.
Leather's on me. I want you to set up right here.
Alright. I've got eyes. Just doing
Make sure you're keeping your spacing.
Full right, full west.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, hearing you leaving a fucking update is so disgusting. Like,
So this is
disgusting.
Bornstein, gunners down, drivers down, SVD is down, no eyes on rest of building due to bushes over.
Alpha, be advised, Moscow is KA over. JP,
Where? Spears. I'll direct you.
Centeno,
Right there.
You want me to run over that?
Let him
go
have
ahead
it.
and load.
Let him have it.
Centeno.
No, stay here, stay here. What I'm saying is
Centeno.
just fire on it.
Yeah, he's
I want
firing.
Bravo to move to our position.
Roger, try it. What did you just shoot?
Or maybe it's our HVT.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm good. I have pain.
Be
but I'm
advised,
good.
we've got a lot of friendlies moving around there.
Yep, just keep a shot on the bottom floor. Keep the suppression up. Friendlies are moving to our AO.
I'm jammed.
Someone's dry.
Bring him back, Moscow.
Yep.
Your wheezing was disgusting.
Hey, is Bravo moving to our position? Coots?
Go ahead and set up on me, Moscow.
Jam cleared.
Bravo is not moving to our location, so we need to reactivate.
Alright, hold on. Moscow, pull up on stack. On me. What's
Good
up,
copy.
Coots? What's going on?
We still do not have our friendlies on us, so you might need to recall that to Bravo.
Alright.
Alpha, Bravo, push down to our position. We got you covered. Over. Stay firm, Bravo. Pushing Tom now.
Alright. Keep the fucking cover up, guys. Cisco, I want you watching south. Vehicle, technical, coming down, south, far. Ridgeline, open fire AR. Open up, open up. Alright.
Animal.
Try to join up on me.
Yep.
If
stand
I
by.
think we've got a friendly on the road where that technical just came from. Line.
Born set, roll past me.
IDF.
Take cover. Getting hit from behind.
Bravo, what's your ETA?
ETA is 1 Mike.
Spears. Through that fucking tree line right there, just straight ahead, southwest. Just open up. Suppressive.
Reloading.
Cisco, same. On my tracers.
Gotcha.
Bravo.
Yes. Watching
Watch
left
that
side.
fire, Val.
Hell
Bravo,
Above you.
up on the right of this building.
Coov.
I got
good
sit
copy.
front.
Coov.
Yeah.
Where's Leathers?
Told him to push. He's still up in the hill. Looks like.
Enemy spotted through that tree line.
Others, check in.
Reference.
Actually, we gotta
wall-
push, man.
Stone wall.
Coov.
Yeah,
You're
go.
gonna take Alpha's position. Alpha's gonna move up to the next compound.
Hey, firm.
Alpha, we're pushing up to the next compound. I'm gonna smoke out ahead of us once we're about 3 seconds out. Heard?
Civ crawling away.
Heard.
West.
Alright, Alpha, get ready to move.
Right.
Good copy.
Coots, we're set.
Alright.
Go, go, go.
Alright, Alpha, let's go! Double time!
Alright. Bravo, set up right here.
Push, stay spread out, stay spread out.
Alright.
Stop for nothing.
Hit that compound, hit that compound. Guns up, guns up!
Got wire all over it.
Stay low if you need to. Alright, push in, guys, get into the compound.
Let's now go, let's now go.
Pushing in. I'm with you, I'm with you.
I'm
Check
in.
it this room, down. Drop room. Clear, downstairs clear. Push in, Garrison the building, boys, garrison the building. Moscow, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Spears is down.
Downer here.
Do you want me to see if I can't get him?
Alpha, once you are set in a good location and clear the compound, Bravo move to
Santino's
Alpha's
down.
location.
Where'd that come from?
Jess,
Oh, fuck.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Get in my rear.
Bravo to Extra,
Gotcha.
we're moving time now.
Alright, stack up. I got eyes on him, Hold on. JP just died. Piece of shit, fucking. Frag going out. Frag out. Fuck. Jess.
Any of these guys, nah, they're fucking.
Number, you okay?
Moscow's alive, I think. Hold
What the
up.
fuck happened?
Probably a grenade.
Here, try and take Moscow's back away. Here, get back.
Where's Coots?
I'm right here.
I'm gonna try to fucking.
Upstairs?
Yep. No, yeah.
You okay?
The fuck
Has
do I
this
cut
back room
this?
been cleared?
Yes, building has been cleared.
Okay.
Bravo Alpha, how copy? Oh shit, God.
So I have good news and bad news, JP.
Our HV.
Our HVT's dead. Hey, we got Vic front, Frick front, south.
I think I shot the driver.
Jesus Christ.
Space coming in.
Coming in. Alright, that's our HVT.
I'm up,
He's
I'm
fucking dead right here, I think. Unless he's, yeah, he's got 3 bullets to the back of his shit, so we killed him. Alright,
that our
we're clear to the
HVT?
first floor.
Checking him. Yeah, definitely fucking dead.
I hear a
Alright,
vehicle.
can we get the upstairs?
Yeah, let's get some people set up upstairs. Let's
Alright,
try
this
and deal
fucking
with
bookshelf's in the way.
Coming
Coming up.
Okay, coming
Taking
upstairs.
shots. We're taking shots south. Taking
South, southeast, outside the building.
Should obscurity and engage that.
Alright, let's engage. Got eyes on where the fucking shit's come from. I got some guy fucking
Who's up
east
from Alpha?
southeast.
Let's go. And that's it.
Two down, two down.
Alright, I got guys.
Building south, 50 meters, near the burnt out vehicle, over.
Actual Alpha, recommend we break contact, over.
Others up.
Son, if you want, I can get in this window with the AR.
Cool, go for it.
There's
There are
no
a lot of
use
fucking
until
angry Irishmen here.
Hey,
HVT's
if you
dead.
died, make sure you take your radio.
Alright, Alpha, Alpha, get set up,
Yeah,
and
we'll
prepare
do.
to move.
Bravo, Bravo.
Yep, go Lowe's.
Direction of movement.
Alright, SL's dead, let's roll.
Bravo,
All right.
Bravo.
Bravo,
dead.
FTL checking
You're
in.
charged.
HVT is dead. We're going to move back. Alpha taking command. Squad, we're moving, breaking contact northeast. Bravo, you're gonna hold position.
Breaking
Alpha's gonna
contact
move
northeast.
first. Moscow 2IC taking command.
Alright, good shit.
Let's go, Borns!
Alpha set. Bravo can move.
Bravo, everybody move. Time now. On me.
Bravo on me. Bravo on me.
Bravo, move northeast. Alpha, hold position till Bravo's set.
Alpha copies all.
Alpha, continue pushing to old LZ position. At Bravo, bound with them. Bravo, 2SC take over. I got a broken leg.
Hey guys, Born 0, I want you guys facing southwest on the tree of my pause. I want you guys overwatching Alpha as they get pulled back over.
Alpha take firing positions on this hill, get 360 security.
Friendly coming out.
Alpha, cover Bravo. Bravo, break contact. Push forward northeast.
Alpha copies all.
Holy shit.
Oh, actual.
Actually, go Bravo.
Alright, Alpha, let's move it up further up. Let's go northeast.
Set me down. I'm
Put your fucking hands up. Put your fucking hand. You got 3 seconds. Don't make a fucking move. Who's got cable ties?
What? Why am I so much injured?
Anyone have cable ties? Cable ties.
Somebody
Who
assist me in medical.
has
I had
cable
some
ties?
before I died.
Somebody assist me in medical real quick.
All right, I'll search him. Just watch him.
I just suddenly got injured as fuck. Alright. I got Trinity on head needs to get plotted.
All right, he's unarmed.
Okay, your other arm.
All my limbs should be tourniqueted.
Don't shoot me.
I have
Red.
Contact.
Systems red.
I'm gonna set up
yeah.
Red.
Okay, stand by.
Roger that. We'll be standing by LZ Whiskey in approximately 60 seconds.
Bravo, I want at least one person watching east on the road.
360 security, boys.
360, boys.
Actual Alpha, I'll copy.
Go for actual.
Actual, I've got an injured guy over here. Cisco needs some treatment when you get a chance.
Misfit 3, Buffalo 1, you will be waiting in holding area Chester for your go word.
Buffalo, Misfit 3. Misfit 3 copies all.
There we go. Stitch and fluids, and it should be good.
Alright, you guys go
Easton
ahead
is
and
a
shell
lost
field as much
priority.
as
He needs
possible.
some blood.
I can give you morphine to stop the pain. And
Do we have
Okay,
a
I'm
CLS
blue
out
now.
here?
Approval?
Morphine would probably be dangerous. My rates are probably.
Yeah, you got high.
Alright.
Alpha Bravo, I want ace reports.
Say again for Alpha.
Alpha, I want an ace report for your team. Over.
Roger that, stand by.
Bravo, prep aces. Misfit 3 to Buffalo, Misfit 3 to Buffalo. When you're set, go, go, go.
Misfit 3, Buffalo, copy all, inbound, LZ whiskey.
Alpha team's green at this time.
Alpha, I want you watching northwest side to northeast. Bravo, I want you watching southeast side to southwest.
Ясно, приступаем.
Alpha good, copy.
Alright, Limburg civilian.
I think it's just a civvy that ran.
Yellow.
Roger.
Yellow, okay.
Wait, sorry, green,
Keep
yellow,
up the
yellow.
security, guys.
Alpha set, audible on helicopter.
Alpha Bravo, once the helicopter lands, quick, hasty board. Over.
Alpha copies all.
Bravo to actual, ace is as follows. We have 2 times yellow, yellow on 556, and green otherwise.
Waiting order.
Wheels down, wheels down.
Alpha loaded up, let's go.
Really up on Coos. Alpha, give me a sit rep real quick. Or an ace report, I should say.
Yellow.
Cisco yellow. Limburg.
Green.
Nope.
Oh.
Limburg's
He's dead,
down.
Jim.
Well. Yeah. That's about as green as it gets.
Yeah, right.
Be one good reason why I shouldn't have popped this motherfucker.
Zeus, can we get heals?
Yep.
Because then you'll just have to go back and get another. I believe that's a Band of Brothers quote right there.
Yeah, it
Sure is.
That shit about Lieutenant Dyke that you sent me, Coots, was that was perfect, bro. That's what I needed to hear.
I brought you an offering one deck.
Good. His
Ornstein, I gotta
sacrifice
show you
will
the video
please
from
you
the World War
60s.
II op back in June, where I surrendered as a German.
I watched
Uh,
that.
Someone came up and offered me cigarettes.
Could you try to hit me with an RPG?
I didn't try to. I just wanted to see what their reaction would be if they saw an RPG. I was just sitting there over, like on the mountain, just like.
I know.
let's
I
see
saw
what
you.
happens.
I saw you. We would have been dead.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, you would have. Alright, hang on. I gotta do something with this guy.
War crimes. No? Oh.
Well, I was gonna sacrifice him to the CH-47.
Alright. So. I saw a lot of pros, and I saw a lot of fucking cons. Hopefully most of you will touch up on that. That's the first time I think I've had JP run Alpha, and Kuva run Bravo, and Bornstein be a dumb private.
Who else, Art?
And I stepped out halfway through that to let JP run as SL. But starting off from the bottom, also Kuv is just gonna reconnect or talking to your mic.
Let me check.
Good job, Moscow, by the way.
She's trying to reconnect.
Okay.
Yeah, good copy.
So, starting off, we're gonna go with Moscow.
All right. Pros. There was some good movement in there. I guess I'm gonna go with a con here. Our approach going into a known hostile environment straight down that hill was probably ill-advised. We didn't pop smoke. We didn't do much of anything. That was a really bad approach. And then on a personal note, man, I am just still fumbling with keys and trying to figure this stuff out after all this time, so it just annoys the shit out of me, but that's just me.
Alrighty. Spears, give me one pro, one con.
Pro, I think communication was pretty good, and I'd like to bundle with that the tempo of the movement was quite good. There was a lot of sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? People wanted to move quickly, which I guess is a good thing. Negative would be, I just think we got a bit overextended on that initial assault, which is probably why a lot of us got killed.
Alrighty. Next will be, let's see, who's the next lowest ranking person here? Well, Jess disconnected. Oh, now she's reconnecting, but I'll get her in a second. Let's do the retiree.
Oh, yes. I thought our communication was really good. Doubling down on what Spears said earlier. I thought we really kept in touch with each other. We weren't losing contact with elements or anything. Sometimes orders had to be repeated, but that was a rare occasion. As far as our con goes, our exfil out, I feel, went a little too slowly. Part of it was us being slowed down due to wounds, and as the individual trooper, you have to take it upon yourself to use your tourniquets. You have 4 of them.
Alrighty. Next will be Eason.
I was late. Sorry about that, guys. And I think I missed most of your helicopter training stuff. But I enjoyed what I was here for. I thought it was pretty good. I thought communication was pretty good. I don't know. I don't really have any cons. I think I'm too relaxed to ever have any cons, so sorry about that.
You are that kid from the video.
Beautiful.
What video?
The video was
Exactly. You forgot.
So confused. Alright, that's it.
Alright. Lindbergh.
Okay, so our assault was like really bad. I took hits multiple times going down the hill, and inside the building as well. I did not like the building. That building was necessary though because our supposed person that we were supposed to be helping died because the Irish lost their lucky charms.
I think it was American
it
bullets.
I actually really the pro was I actually really liked this one, even though like I was lost quite a bit and what the hell was going on because everybody was just dying around me. But it was actually really fun, despite that.
Thanks.
Alrighty. Next is who have I not said? Leathers.
Yeah. Speaking on the night as a whole, I thought the training was great. I liked the block of instruction, the practice, and then the exercise to reinforce it all. For my con, I'll just say I had a terrible night tonight in the exercise, and so I won't comment on any other cons. I'm just irritated with myself.
Alright. Next is going to be Raider.
Yeah, so when Alpha got fucked up on the initial assault, when Bravo was moving up to him, half of us got cut down by a cord that was obscured. That's what really threw us over, but I mean, overall it was fun.
Alrighty. Let's see. Bornstein.
Okay. So, when I designed this mission, well, first of all, we had the plan to go to LZ Whiskey and then go to RP1, and I don't think we ever made it to RP1, but when I designed this, I initially wanted to move down from RP1 from the east. I thought you guys would use the tree coverage to sneak up on these Irish sneaky bastards and try to kind of do some recon. And I thought you would because it was heavily fortified. As you can see, there was wire everywhere. There were sentries. There was an M2 on the southeast side facing southeast. If you noticed, on the northern building, the smaller one, there was a bunch of trash outside. I placed 2 IEDs in that, which are what some of those explosions were. I think it killed some of you.
What else?
Yeah, essentially the way I wired the entire perimeter, I wanted you guys to think about possible, defenses, entry points, and that was, I wanted you to use your recognition to look at that and say that's a bad fucking idea to go through that north side. And on the south side, well, here's what happened is the door on the southeast side, the main door, was open, and I wanted you guys, eventually I was hoping we would get up to that to recognize that and say that's a bad idea to go to an open door. Well, I had an IED in that doorway, and I think what happened was after we shot that initial rocket at the M2, the reason the house blew up is because our HVT idiot he fucking ran out of the house.
He did, and he
over
crushed
the
off
IED, and he blew the whole house up and himself. I think that's what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
When
I know I
designed
didn't hit the house with
yeah.
the rocket.
So that's my bad. It was not the rocket. Judging by where the HVT was dead, it was my poor design because I don't have enough Zeus experience. But anyway, I designed this where the one shut door was on the west-northwest side, and I wanted us to breach in there and kind of do it smoothly. So anyway, long story short, I kind of disagree with the battle plan. Yeah, what I actually did with that. I wanted to be a little sneakier. I think engaging from that distance was not what I would have done, but you got to make a decision, and I rolled with it because I'm Private Bornstein. And otherwise, for not, you guys did a good job being decisive and things like that. So that's all I'll say.
There's a saying in the military, which I always try to carry with the cav, is a bad decision.
Bad decision is better than no decision.
Yep. If you sit there and you freeze up and you don't know what to do and you're trying to think of an idea, you're going to get everybody killed. Doing a bad decision might lead to getting some people killed, but it won't get everybody killed. That's the point of that saying. Alright, now we're moving on to FTLs. So we're going to do Coup first.
Alright, I'll start with the pros. I think we did good with the actual with the training and actually implementing that in with our loading and stuff like that, and our call outs and our comms with, you know, go, 30 seconds, blah blah blah, so standby, so forth, so on and so forth. We did good with that, so we're able to reinforce that a bit. Comms were pretty good between FTLs. We were calling out everything we need to be calling out between each other. And I think Bravo, we did well with suppression or SBF initially. We did pretty good, but when we moved into that valley and then suddenly we had people we couldn't see, that's when shit started going south. Cons, I would say I could have been a little more concise in my orders and stuff. I stuttered a few times and shit like that. I could have done better personally with my performance. I missed a few shots that I should not have missed. It's all, but I mean, this is why we practice, right? You know, I'm still new to FTLing and all that shit, so I mean, I'll get it down. Other than that, Centeno did really good as an FTL. I always like, you know, it's always nice because we came to the cab together and shit like that, and so it's nice to see him grow and see myself grow as well. Other than that, battle plan, we were trying to come up with something else, but I kind of rushed and I made the decision to approach from the downhill and engage the QRF. Which it went south. I mean, shit happens.
Yep.
That's all I got.
Bad decision is better than no decision, man. Centeno.
I made a lot of personal mistakes. I got some of my guys killed. That is an ultimate failure on my part, and I will consider it that. I think comms were pretty good. I am not going to comment on my squad leadership because I do not know how to comment on it. I don't know if I did well. I don't know if I did bad. I just did what I felt like I had to do. I await comments on that from you, I'm sure. The battle plan was definitely not... This was a rough position to attack. I do not want Coop to take all responsibility. If I truly did not want to do the battle plan, I would have put up more of a fight. And that's just the basic fact of it. The FTLs stood together. We made the plan. I take as much responsibility.
Alrighty. So what I have that are pros. You guys did great in the training. You guys did great getting off the helicopter. Now there was one thing I did. I put down a civilian that you guys ended up arresting, the one that was here with us. You all arrested and put on the helicopter. He had binoculars and he was acting as a spotter. He was on top of the hill that Bravo was covering for about a good 10 to 15 seconds, watching all of us, and then ran away. And none of you guys spotted him at all. Secondly, the approach down the hill, that was my call, which was a bad call, but nonetheless, we were able to get into a semi-defensive position. The movement down the hill did cost some wounded and I think 2 KIA. After that, we pushed into the compound. A major thing I saw was the barbed wire. This is literally what happened. So let's say, Windex, do me a favor, can you go right there for me? This is what happened with the barbed wire.
Yeah, that's me.
If you can't get past it, look for the way around. That's what I did, and that's what you guys started to do after I did that. Staying stagnant is going to get you killed. What is it? What was that,
What?
JP? What did you
I
say?
said, joke's on you, I climbed it.
Try to jump over it.
I climbed that shit too.
And then after that, the building clearing went to fucking shit. But that's what happens in Mount. That building was a clusterfuck.
Oh yeah.
And then after that, we found out the HVT was dead. As soon as we found out the HVT was dead, I said, I am KIA. JP is taking over. JP, here's a recommendation. This is the only thing I'm going to say to you as an SL. As soon as you find out your objective there is fucked and your SL's dead, you lingered for about 5 minutes too long. As soon as that happens, you get the fuck out.
Yeah, I didn't see your message, so
okay.
I ran upstairs and saw your body and went, oh fuck.
Yep. Just as soon as I am gone, you gotta, like, if you're not hearing me on the radio, if you're not hearing me giving orders, just assume I'm dead. Because if there's no communication coming from above you and you don't do a radio check and you don't hear me back, you need to immediately say, okay, I'm in charge, we're going here. As soon as you find out your objective failed, get the fuck out of Dodge, because I hijacked an enemy and I started shooting at you guys. I'm sure you knew that because whoever was upstairs, I kept pinning in the windows. And then eventually you dropped
Were you
me.
the guy with the AR?
I was the guy with the AK.
Oh, I think I killed you.
You probably did. After that, you guys exfilled and got in the helicopter. One other thing I saw which needs to be fixed a little bit was you guys are boarding up. You did it as if you were on an air base. You did it very, very non-cautiously, and I sat on top of the hill with an RPG staring at Windeck for a solid, 10 seconds?
Yeah, it was enough time that I actually pushed up before I heard Last Man, because I knew that he had a lock on us, and if I waited longer, we were going to die.
So you just got to make sure you have that, as I love to say, situational awareness of everything, including getting out of the AO. Windeck, do you have anything else to add?
No, I mean, I think a lot of what took long on the LZ was the fact that you guys had some trouble with the stupid,
The prisoner, yeah.
Yeah, the wire, like the cuffs and stuff, which, I mean, that's a thing that's always a problem, so, I mean, I think if that had not been an issue, the guy would have only had a beat on us for 5 seconds, I would have felt a little bit more comfortable with it. In terms of LZ planning, this is something that we teach all of our rotary guys. It's one of our primary tasks, but I think it's important that a lot of the guys on the infantry side know, because a lot of the times you guys are the ones on the ground. You guys are the ones that see the terrain. You guys can actually give us better insight onto what we're looking for. As you can probably tell, I did not use LZ Whiskey. And you can see my line is very short of LZ Whiskey. LZ Whiskey is not an appropriate landing site for UH-60. It's way too exposed. The flat area is too small, and there's too many hills. There's a high likelihood that if I need to do a rolling stop, I'm going to slip right off the side. You guys are going to either roll with me, or we're going to be shot at way too much, which is why I set the landing zone short. And again, that's the type of things that we teach in the basic rotary course and the advanced rotary course. So that's something I would encourage people to do if that's stuff you're interested in. But definitely larger flat open areas, not necessarily peaks. We like saddles. We like just behind ridge lines. So that's just that point.
Pakistan is different from here.
Yeah. Other than that, the load-in was good. I would say even at both times, that's still a better time than a lot of other sections, especially in operations where people aren't necessarily quite as coordinated. So overall, I was still impressed on all fronts. The call to Buffalo was good. It wasn't necessarily standard, but I could tell you guys were in contact, so it became a priority. And you gave me enough information. That's what I needed, so that's all that really matters. The only thing I wish was I had a door gunner, because then I could have orbited above and actually provide some covering fire. But last point, in terms of the strategic planning, typically I wouldn't endorse you having to backtrack on the same path back up a hill to the original LZ, mostly because your combatants know where you landed and they know which direction you came. If you're coming downhill and you're taking contact to then push back up the hill to the same LZ, it's high risk. But it's also a city, not a lot of other ways in or out. So I do commend you guys for getting it done. So I guess that's where I'll leave that.
I'm going to teach you guys one more thing, and then everybody feel free to disconnect, because I'm going to...
If I can make a quick
disappear.
couple comments.
Yep, go ahead.
When it came down to it, I'm sorry I wasn't able to take command quicker. I did not know Actual was down. I sent once I got teleported back in, I sent a call up after noticing the HVT was dead, saying Actual HVT is down, message failure, recommend we break contact. Didn't get a response, headed up the stairs, noticed his dead body, then I saw the message. So I'm sorry for the slow call on that. I'm sorry for my Alpha Fire team. I got a couple of you guys killed. And but past all that, I want to say that you guys, once I took command, you very quickly picked up, my FTLs especially, you very quickly picked up the reins, and you did what I told you to do. You didn't question it. You pushed out. I think the brake contact, while it was a little rough in the beginning, and there was a lot of wounds, there was really good bounding. I was watching Bravo essentially limping up to Alpha, and Alpha holding the position. As soon as Bravo was able to take a position, Alpha moved. I didn't need to say it. I don't know. I think you guys did a really great job. Security could have been a little bit better for that LZ, but it is what it is. Like, we were all pretty wounded and trying to lick our wounds. And I'm sorry about that call. I totally just dropped protocol at that point. It was just like, going, please take me out of this bad place.
Alright.
I don't want to be here.
The one thing I'm going to teach you guys is this. If you ever need a new LZ and you don't have time to communicate it with where you want it to be at, you can always do this. Buffalo 1, this is Misfit 3. Need new pickup. No marked LZ. Popped smoke at location, over.
I was afraid they might range us by smoke with artillery.
And then the pilot will fly around. If he sees my smoke, he will call, copy. Is smoke green, over? And you respond with, copy, smoke is green. Or negative, smoke is not green. That way he knows if A, it's friendly, and that's his marking for a new LZ, or B, it's enemy trying to have him land at their location, or 3, it's just a clusterfuck of people throwing smoke to cover them. Other than that, you all are good. If you need to have a makeup, message me and tag your squad leader. Other than that, you all are dismissed. Roll call will be up. Make sure you sign it before Sunday, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeet.